Sonia Baker, a valued member of my staff, died this morning.
Congressman Collins. He's an old friend of yours, is that right?
Good reporters don't have friends, only sources.
You okay?
Collins was allegedly having an affair with a young woman.
Russell Crowe, Ben Affleck, and Rachel McAdams find there are shades of gray between journalism and truth with State of Play.
I can't protect you anymore.
You follow any lead, and this story is massive.
It's not a story, it's a case. Now you have blood on your hands.
Do you really think that you're going to publish this?
The position of a journalist, the position of responsibility, the social responsibility of a journalist, and how that position can be used incorrectly because of somebody's personal opinion. I'm a believer that, you know, objectivity in journalism is a myth, and I think it's a sort of a joke to even pretend that it exists. You know, if you're a human being, you have your own preferences, you have your own predilections, you have your own foibles and quirks, whatever the subject matter is in front of you. And you know what happened to you that morning before you started writing it, you know, or somebody might have yelled at you on the phone, or whatever it happens to be, you know. You're going to take that into the story and you're going to write accordingly. So in an odd way, you know, news services have been trying to make news sexier or more flashy for people for so long that, you know, if there's a credibility crisis in serious news, it's been driven by journalists themselves.
I will go on the record. I will shout this thing from the rooftops.
I can do that.
I was concerned in some ways because I knew that if anything that becomes an issue movie or that's preachy in some way is really a turnoff, and it's hard for people to hear that. You know, the biggest thing for me, as you said, was the actors. You know, working with this group of actors, directing a movie myself for the first time, I developed an even deeper appreciation for the extent to which actors really make a movie kind of work.
Oh my God, Cal, we could have stopped this.
What, by being psychic?
No, we should have given the police the...
Rachel McAdams got schooled by Russell Crowe and was grateful.
We can't just let people get hurt like that. We can't
it's over.
just keep letting people get killed.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
He's quite powerful as a person, and or at least, you know, on screen he is, and it's the same in real life. You know, he's incredibly intelligent, but he's like to have a lot of fun too. He's very playful, and we had a really great time, and it just was beautiful to watch him play a character and immerse himself in that completely. And he had a backstory for the bracelets he was wearing, and he had a little ink spot on his shirt, and you know, and this endearing little pot belly, and you know, it was just perfect. It was perfect, and you know, you can tell he puts in a lot of thought into things.
You know, I spent quite a bit of time with Rachel just discussing things. You know, we have some touchstones in common, like music and what have you. And whenever I'm on set with a younger actor, there's always some of that going on, just as there was as I was growing up. You know, the information imparted to me by people like Anthony Hopkins and Brian Brown and Richard Harris and all these great actors that I've gotten to work with over time. It's just part of the job, and whether it's in X amount of sentences or just whether it is attitudinally in the way they go about doing things, you know. So yeah, that mentor relationship, I think it ends up being the heartbeat of the film, but it was something that grew naturally.
I trusted you. The newspaper can slant this any which way they want to. How do you think that's gonna go down?
This is as big and as connected as they get.